Yo, what is up guys, Digirex here, and today I'm going to be talking about which loadout is the best for the Vosik checkpoint in Wrath of the Machine. So now I'm not talking about the first part when you first get into the raid, I'm talking about the encounter when you actually kill him. The first part is pretty easy, but if you guys want more of these videos to go through all the checkpoints and what I think is the best recommended loadout for each of the checkpoints in the raid, definitely leave a like and comment if you want to see these other videos, because I will definitely make them for you guys. And with the hard mode raid coming out this week, I figured this was a pretty good week to start this. So now, on this Vosik checkpoint, there's three lanes, and this video assumes you already know the mechanics of the raid and how to kill the boss or whatever, complete the checkpoint you are at. So, as you know, there's 3 lanes, and there's ads that come down all 3 lanes. And personally, these lanes are pretty close up, and as you see me here, I'm actually using a hand cannon in the gameplay you're seeing, just because they're at such close range. My scout rifle is really high impact, and I thought it'd just be better with a hand cannon, because the hand cannon can hit harder, and eventually captains come down these lanes, so I wanted a hand cannon to deal some harder damage to the captains once they come. So now, as most of these ads, you can just one-shot headshot vandals. I don't know if you can with this arc type of hand cannon. As you see, I'm using the Devil You Know. Probably a hand cannon with Outlaw would be good, just so you can get those reloads in fast, because there are a pretty good amount of ads, and there's the captain, or there are captains in this gameplay, so make sure you keep an eye on them, and you can see how effective the hand cannon is on them. Alright, but the second of all, I will do the special weapon next. I think hand cannon is probably the best, but I will get into that later, depending on your special weapon. So now, honestly, there's 2 main choices for special weapons you can run. Either one of the high impact snipers, which I'm running in this gameplay here, or you can run a shotgun. So now the only reason I would ever recommend a shotgun is because of the captains and the ads. Most of your engagements with ads will be super close ranged, and if you have a good PvE shotgun, like a full auto shotgun, or even like the raid shotgun, you can take down these ads and the captains pretty fast, and it is really useful. So now the only reason I wouldn't recommend this is because of boss damage. So now when you're doing damage to the boss, a shotgun really isn't going to help you, because you're not going to get that close, especially when he's tethered and you have weapons bubbles and everything. And you would never really want to get that close with a shotty to a raid boss. I don't know why you would do that. So a sniper will help you do more DPS. But moving on to your heavy weapon, this will kind of dictate your whole loadout. So Sleeper Simulant can actually do more damage than a Gjallarhorn per shot in this encounter, just because of reasons. I will link the video with the Sleeper Simulant versus Gjallarhorn comparison in the description below. So this is the reason I'm going with it. So if you use the Sleeper Simulant, which I will, the reasons are in the description below, just check it out. I'll label it Dado's video, because Dado did a very good video on this raid encounter with the Gjallarhorn versus the Sleeper Simulant, so make sure to check that out for these reasons. But if you use the Sleeper Simulant, then I would recommend using a shotgun, because if you have all the ammo you can carry with the Sleeper Simulant, and you're on the end, you're damaging the boss, you can only fire off all the 9 shots you can carry with the Sleeper Simulant before he becomes immune again. So now, I would recommend a sniper with the Gjallarhorn, because even if you fire all the Gjallarhorn shots, you still have extra time to pull out a sniper and do more DPS. But with the Sleeper Simulant, I would recommend a shotgun, because you're not going to have time to pull out a sniper, even if you have one, and do more DPS on the boss, just because you don't have that much time, because you do have more ammo with the Sleeper Simulant, so you're using that, and Sleeper Simulant has charge time, and you pretty much have to be more accurate with the Sleeper, I would say, than the Gjallarhorn. So that's why you have less time with the Sleeper, and that's why I'd recommend a shotgun, because you really don't need a sniper if you're going to use Sleeper. But then if you use Sleeper and you roll with a shotgun, then I would recommend a scout rifle for the primary. As I said, heavy kind of dictates the whole fight. But then another advantage about Gjallarhorn is that you can do some serious ad control. Like I said earlier, there are a ton of ads, so you can use Gjallarhorn for both ad control, and you can use it to damage the boss. But then if you use Gjallarhorn for ad control, then you need to use your sniper more to damage the boss. So see, you run with the sniper, and then you run with a hand cannon for your primary for more close range encounters. But if you run the Sleeper Simulant setup, you run Sleeper Simulant, and then you run a shotgun because you're not going to have enough time to use your sniper to do DPS to the boss. And then you run a scout rifle for longer range engagements because you will use your shotgun for all the close range engagements. And even if you do have extra time to DPS the boss, if you did have a sniper, just use the scout rifle because the shotgun will come in much more handy, and you're not going to have that much time to DPS the boss after you unload all your sleeper shots. So for subclasses, I would definitely recommend Tethers and Word of Dawn, just like any normal raid. And then you can have multiple Tethers because Tethers are really good for controlling ads, and Stormcallers would be pretty good for controlling ads at this part. Those are the three subclasses that I would really say are good. So if you're Warlock, I would mostly recommend Stormcaller, maybe a Sunsinger if you want to be just some extra insurance for your team. And for Hunter, I would definitely recommend running Night Stalker for the tether for ad control and extra boss DPS. And for Titans, you could run that Word of Dawn for that extra boss DPS, Weapons of Light, Word of Dawn. So guys, that is going to wrap it up. Those are the loadouts that I would suggest for this raid, or this encounter in the raid. And those are the reasons why. So, like I said, I will leave a link in the description for Dado's video on the Sleeper Simulant versus Galahorn, because that'll explain why I chose those two things for the heavy weapon slot in this checkpoint, and those kind of dictate the rest of your loadout in this checkpoint. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will do more of these, especially with hard mode coming out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more Overwatch Infinite Warfare when it comes out. I'm gonna have a bunch of Infinite Warfare gameplay on the channel when it comes out, and Overwatch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you like big titties. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been Digirex. Peace.